Waking up in the morning and it's time for morning good. A time for morning good. A morning good.
James, you see where your ass is?
Yeah.
That's like the edge of the frame.
Okay.
So people are going to want that ass.
Yeah. We'll start like.
We started, right?
Yeah, no, we're redoing it.
No,
okay.
no.
We're redoing it. This is officially now the beginning of the Morning Good podcast.
Welcome to Morning Good.
Oh, there we go. We're here tied to Thematic.
Hey, you gotta.
Put your headphones on.
I don't want to put the headphones on because it make my hair look so cool.
No, you
Just
just
put 'em
keep
behind the hair.
Keep this behind the flute.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Now you look
there
like
we go.
Diplo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now listen to this.
Welcome to Morning Good.
Ooh, I like that.
Doesn't that
Yeah.
fire you up?
Dude,
yeah.
the soundboard's fucking sick, man.
Fires me up.
Can we should get my dad like to have like a nice thing he says about me that we put on there.
Yeah. I love you, Michael.
I actually support you.
It's the Crack Brothers!
So this is a Boomafoo. I actually saw them live.
Oh yeah? Were you rolling?
Yeah, it was on Molly. Yeah, I toured. I followed them, you know.
Dude, I always thought it'd be so funny to go to like a Taylor Swift concert and just like full EDM gear, just rolling face. And just like talking to people like, bro, do you have any
Looking like
do you have any
exactly
more
like you
Molly,
look
dude?
now.
I'm like coming down. I need like 0.4 more.
And your hair like drips down. And so they're like, oh shit, we got to get Michael some ketamine.
yeah,
Doing.
yeah.
Dude, I got a cell tower in here. I'm hearing everyone's phone calls.
Michael's hair is 5G.
Five good.
Wait, so I do want to see it's a puppet lemur?
So it's a puppet that also they have a real lemur that it'll like.
Because that one looks real.
That's a real lemur. They'll be like, oh yeah, Zaboomafoo running away, and then he'll just be a real lemur, and then he'll come and talk to them, and he'll be a puppet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see that. You know what? I will say this. As a big monkey guy, I kind of got an issue with lemurs. I feel like they're just like a discounted monkey. Like, it's like...
Oh, yeah, there
lemurs
yeah,
here.
yeah.
We got wild lemurs here.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Dude, when did that happen?
Wait, there's wild lemurs?
there's wild lemurs here and wild parrots. We live in a tropical hellscape of animals
Jeez.
I know there's wild parrots here. I didn't know wild lemurs. Wait, where do they fucking live?
in the trees.
Well, I'm saying, like, what part of... Like, what is it? Like, where do you go to see them?
Dude, I don't know. I was in a park, like maybe 30 minutes north, and there was just like 3 lemurs in the park.
Oh, wow.
Are you fucking serious? That's fucking insane.
Yeah, for real.
I know there's wild macaque monkeys, like, in Ocala.
Right.
And it was...
But what now?
macaque.
Oh.
So fucking
Macaque monkeys.
I went with my family, and it was like a whole day they planned. They still will do. I visit town the perfect amount where they still want to like. It's special when I come to town. It's starting to become unspecial. Like there's a couple times.
It's special to us.
Thank you.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Well, that's why I wanted to eat a taquito here because I wanted to. Last time I was here, I was like, I've had no food. I want to have abs.
Yeah.
And I wanted to show you guys that I am me again. But then immediately I'm like, oh, you have a gym here? I'm gonna go hit it right afterwards.
Yeah, with your hair.
You
all-
were last time you were here. You reminded me of that chocolate lady from SpongeBob.
Yeah. all
Oh, yeah,
shriveled
he was-
up.
Like you're just. We had to rub stuff all over you.
Yeah, yeah,
It was
yeah.
like you were like a pet.
Yeah, I was dying. Yeah,
You
yeah.
had to like balm Michael.
Yeah, but the macaques is so fucking funny because like we went there and like everybody at the park's like, oh, you just missed them. There was just a pack of monkeys here, and you're like, are you fucking
They're migrating. You can't even catch them.
yeah?
Oh
but,
my
but
God.
they have fucking really bad diseases because they're closer to humans, and they can give you like herpes and shit
Really?
If you have sex with them.
without a condom. Yeah,
Welcome to Morning Good.
We always wrap
That's
it up.
crazy.
Really.
Yeah,
You should
and then
get
you have
a-
to tell the lemur. You have to be like, hey,
Yeah.
look, or the
You do that anonymous text
Yeah.
website.
Bro, I got one of those. You ever get one of those? I don't know if it was just a prank, but I got one where it was like it was right after I did raw dog somebody, and
Yeah.
I got one of those like test yourself for chlamydia. I've never gotten an STD.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I'm like terrified of getting STDs. I like wear condoms all the time.
That probably works if you're like scared enough. Like your penis will be like, I'm not gonna.
yeah, like
allow this."
ew. My
Also,
penis is
doesn't
gay.
if I might be wrong about STDs in general, but like, doesn't like don't you need to have like a bloody penis
yes.
to like because you have to put like a bloody penis into
A bloody ass.
a bloody ass
Well,
to
for
get like
AIDS.
anything.
yeah.
AIDS.
There's other ones that are fluid or like just skin touch based.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I have herpes 1, but everybody has herpes 1. 355% of the population has herpes 1.
That's the
so.
mouth sore one.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it in like 8th grade, which was a cool time to get it.
Right.
And I've never
Real early.
Yeah, I've never had one since. So it's like I got one cold sore.
Is it But I've had them on the inside, so does that mean
That's
I
a
have
canker
it?
sore.
It's a
Cold
canker
sore is
sore.
when you got it like on the side here, and it like looks like.
Oh, it looks like I have herpes 0. That's good. It's funny that this is so much louder than.
It's also so funny that you were like, "We're gonna do my podcast on Michael's podcast." You're like, "If we're recording in my apartment, I'm putting in the soundboard, and every 2 seconds I'm gonna hit the thing."
Well, it is funny you mentioned that because when you decided you wanted to come over here and do the pod, last time it was great, but me and James kind of looked at each other and we're like, we should have something
Ready to go,
ready.
a present. Yeah.
Yeah, a little gift.
Present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not a present, but like a surprise.
Maybe not a.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I like never.
Prepare.
I never come to town, so you guys kind of should.
Yeah,
have
yeah,
stuff
we
to
gotta,
do.
Oh,
like-
okay.
We got to step it up.
That's
a
why I
little
bought
bit
you the
here.
taquito. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Michael's in town.
That was really nice. I haven't eaten a 7-Eleven taquito in so long. I used to. Okay, morning hood, y'all. Okay, let's see what this is.
Let's see what this is. Maybe Shield.
Oh, so I prepared a little presentation here. It's the 5 worst episodes of Morning Good.
Okay, here we go.
I just
okay.
thought it would be a fun little thing.
This is.
You
this
mind
is
zooming in
great.
a little bit,
yeah,
Patty?
I want to. Can I zoom in, or I wonder if I should download?
How
yeah,
is
there we
Paxton
go.
going to edit this into the episode?
Paxton is not going to touch this episode. I'm doing everything.
Okay.
Just scroll. You don't have to. You
We're
can
just going to scroll. So
So these are the 5 worst episodes. So you told me this is what Michael did. By the way, he was like, "Hey guys, can you do the pod on Monday? Make sure you watch all the modern, newest stuff to make sure you're caught up."
right. So
As if there's some narrative. What's
There
the
is,
narrative?
right.
Michael's skinny and a slut. Like a 2-year narrative. I got the idea. What is this? HBO's Girls?
So me and James, we sat down and we had. You should have seen it. We had 6 different TVs going at
Yeah.
the same time.
This is
Oh
so
yeah,
awesome.
and we were
different-
watching it.
And we had a bunch of different headphones. Ironically, it was easier to set that up than this episode.
Right.
Yeah.
But now, it's funny because I didn't do any of this. This was all.
This is
Oh
a
yeah,
great
so
clip show.
I actually we watched most of the last year just to make sure we caught up, and then I just kept going. I couldn't stop myself, so I actually just started listening to all of your older episodes that maybe some of your newer listeners
haven't heard.
haven't heard of. And I want to show a spotlight to you because you're a smaller podcast than us, and I want to make sure that you get that bump.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Because we're at 1,000 and you're still at 989.
Right.
And I made sure to check that before I left the house.
and
So
also,
maybe those 11. This will bump you those 11.
Yeah.
I mean, I miss this guy. This is the one that got you fired from jobs. I mean, that's
Look how much.
look at this fat.
Look at all
under
that
your
fat
neck,
under my
dude.
chin.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
wow.
like this. I think, Michael, when you, I think it's time for an update because this is gotta go.
Every
This
single
is-
person's like, you need
Right.
to change your headshot.
You do need to
I
change.
want to go
this
the other way. I
actually.
want to get a fatter headshot.
Yeah. Put a filter on it.
Dude, an AI, or like an old guy filter.
Oh, yeah.
That is kind of fun.
We have a photo
Also,
like
Michael,
that.
word on the street. Let me make a little edit to this here.
Are you going to make the penis smaller?
Just a little.
Yeah.
That's
Make the boner on the cover a little smaller.
yeah. Your boner starts here, and then it has a real
Okay, but you know the thing you're not realizing
a
when you
real
see about
economic downturn.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Dow Jones is crashing.
I'm going to stop you criminals right here. A boner people also don't realize is coming up. So it looks like it's just going out. That's actually
Oh, right. Let me actually
a boner
show.
goes up.
Yeah.
So you're actually missing it looks like it you think it just goes across, but you're actually getting all that length down there as well.
Right.
Really?
So this
Your dick
image,
starts at your upper
your dick
thigh?
starts
Yes,
here,
yes.
and it goes like this.
Yes.
Sorry, this is hard to draw, but it kind of comes up
Yeah.
here.
By the way, if you're an audio listener, how about you just watch the YouTube video of this one because it's a very interactive visual podcast. Yes, that is what my penis
That's an
looks
exact
Like
replication.
a child's
Morning
fist.
Good.
Yes.
Like a toddler's arm and a fist.
Yes.
Yeah, it is a little bit like the stick shift in my PT Cruiser that I'm probably gonna buy.
Is it a stick?
It's not a stick, but it has the parking gear is this long.
Yeah.
So you're time to reverse. And you
Couldn't-
gotta
That's kind of fun. That's like a what's that thing with the where they wear the crazy glasses, like the space punk, not space punk. What's it called?
Cyberpunk?
Not cyberpunk. What's the other punk thing? The steampunk.
steampunk.
Yeah, you're like a weird conductor from Mad Max.
Oh,
where
yeah.
You're just like,
you
"Ah!"
hit a button and wings fly
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
yeah.
The PT Cruiser is the most steampunk vehicle. I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
I drove a fucking Tesla today. That was a fucking nightmare, dude. It was the worst day of my I hate Elon Musk. Fuck that guy.
What's wrong with the Tesla?
I couldn't find a charging port, so now I hate him completely.
Oh, there's one at the Wawa.
Yeah. There's some Wawas don't have them, so I stopped at multiple Wawas.
Oh.
And it is funny to be driving a Tesla and you're like, no, I can't find a charger. And you're like, I am a giant cunt. Also, what the fuck happened with him? Not to derail. He had his son punch him in the face. Did you see that?
No.
Was that his son?
Apparently, he asked his son to punch him in the face. So
Right. He had like a black eye or like a fat lip or something.
Yeah. He
So
wanted to,
weird.
He wanted to like show his son. Dude, it's insane that guy's on fucking ketamine every day.
Oh, yeah. And you can tell. There's like videos where he's like,
Yeah.
like he's like, ugh. It's,
By the way,
weird.
now that Tesla thing happened, I'm actually anti-ketamine. Every previous morning good, I'm like, it's not even bad for you. No. Now it's an Elon Musk thing. I don't like him because Teslas. Ketamine's bad. Anyways, the worst episodes of Morning Good.
Right.
All right.
So these are the top 5 worst episodes of Morning Good, starting with number 5. Everyone's favorite, the Menendez brothers.
This was post murder Menendez.
Yeah, I thought it was an odd timing because once you found out about the court case and that they had murdered both their parents, you were like, well, let's get them on the show.
Well, I kind of thought I wanted to hear their side of the murder because I've never killed somebody, so I kind of want to know what it's like from the killer's perspective.
Right. And it might actually get some more views now because they put that show on Netflix. About them and how.
You
they
know
were
what's-
being
I tried to
raped by their
interview
dad.
their parents, but if you put a microphone up to a grave, it doesn't really say anything.
Right.
so.
Ghost interview.
You know what's funny to me is Jackson Menendez. I don't know their names, but the guy on the left has
Jackson and Wyoming Menendez.
he has the
he
exact same lower body as me. I noticed.
Yeah,
Even-
kind of the same shaped head and hair as
and
you,
the
too.
same Clarkson baseball shorts, which seems to be the same number too.
That's really interesting.
Strange.
That's-
Well, maybe he borrowed your clothes. That is your old apartment.
Yeah, that's true.
They were in prison. Maybe they showed up in the. Did they show up in the orange? I'm asking as if Michael isn't here.
Okay, so when the Menendez brothers showed up to my apartment, I'm so bad at improv.
It's okay. We'll go to the next one.
Once again, if you're listening on podcasts, hop onto YouTube.
Number 4, Keanu Reeves and Adolf Hitler.
Okay.
I think this one was more of a failure on your part for like matching your guests. I think after this one you really figured out like, let me make sure these people have like a vibe. Let me make sure that they can like have a conversation.
True.
Because I mean, Keanu and Hitler have almost nothing in common. Kanye and Hitler, that'd be a good one.
And the hard part is like I thought they knew each other because
Right.
What happened was sometimes I do very last minute things with guests where I'm like, okay, I got to get people on. And I got to just reach out to people on Instagram.
Right.
And I saw that Hitler liked a couple of Keanu Reeves' videos. So I was
Right.
like, they probably.
Unbeliever is a faggot.
Sorry.
I loved there was no part of your eyes that were listening to me when I was talking. Your hand is just on the soundboard, and I could just see your eyes go like, wait till he stops talking, and I'm going to hit this button.
That is a
That
big
says
problem. I
Uncle
will say.
Laser is a faggot.
That's a big problem with news from bed. I'll go and edit the episode, and I'll like laugh at something James said. I'm like, this was pretty funny. I didn't even notice you said it during the podcast.
Right.
So
It's
I'm so
hard.
focused.
So focused on the production.
Yeah, well, I do appreciate the production value. And yeah, as I said, I saw Hitler liked a couple of Keanu, right?
Keanu.
Reeves. Yeah, he liked a couple things. He had some tweets about the Matrix, so I
Right.
thought that maybe they would know each other, and
No.
they do not.
Yeah. So just no vibe, you know?
I would
Yeah.
love to see Michael tell Hitler he's got to hold the mic above the cord.
Hey, these are shitty
He's like,
microphones. You gotta.
Also, I like how Keanu elected to not sit on the couch. Instead, he would kneel before the couch. That's really nice.
Do want to say this? He was kneeling to me, not to Adolf.
Right.
He was
Right,
like, I
right.
support the Michael Good
Experience.
Yes, I do not. He never disavowed Hitler, but he was kind of like, I'm more a Michael guy.
Right.
I would love to see a picture of you, like in this order: Hitler, Keanu, and you. And Keanu's got his arms like hovering above your bodies because you know how he.
Yeah, he doesn't touch women.
He notably does not sexually assault women.
like in photos and press, he'll like always have like just his hand just
Yeah,
over there.
it's just kind of nearby.
Oh, great to meet you.
Well,
Great
that
to
was-
meet you, Mr.
Why is
Hitler.
he kind of Asian, but he's not?
He is Asian.
Oh, he is?
Yeah,
Okay.
he is Asian.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, he's got a part of him. Reeves, most Asian last name.
Yeah.
I think he's like an eighth Asian or something. He's got like a
Okay.
distant Asian in him.
He definitely
All right.
has the Asian charisma where he just kind of doesn't express himself very much.
Yeah, everything about him is Asian other than his eyes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
everything about him is like Korean film director.
yeah.
All right, let's go on to number 3. Number 3, I think this one was probably the worst one I had seen for my personal taste.
Okay.
One of my least favorites. It's Patty DeFino and Matt Bowman.
This was in my. I forgot. This was in my jeans era.
Oh yeah,
I've luckily escaped that
a
era.
nice light wash jean.
A nice light wash jean. I'm very pale. Matt Bowman, very uninterested. I think he was in the midst of having a child around this time.
Yeah.
So
yeah, could you imagine, by the way, can you imagine doing a podcast and you're about to have a kid? You're like, I don't know, man. You're like, why would you? I don't.
Yeah.
Sure, maybe people with Down syndrome could go to the moon. I don't care. I'm about to be a father.
And it's like, you and me are like, what if like you had like boobs on your back?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, dude. I'm like,
He's like holding her hand through labor, and he gets a ding. It's, hey man, someone just dropped out. Can you come join the podcast?
Please do the pod.
Can you do the pod today? I actually this brings me to another point. How are you going to get any views on this episode with your feet not showing and you have shoes on?
That's true, dude.
How are any views going to happen?
Are you going to rely on these sweaty puppies up here?
The
I do
stars.
kind of like you guys doing the dirty work. You guys are kind of like
We are doing literally the leg work.
Yeah. You guys are the This is
We're like the two go-go dancers on your like. We're like
Yeah,
dancing
yeah,
while
yeah.
you're singing. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack.
just feet dancers. That would be really funny. The B-52s just had guys with their feet, just oiled up feet around them.
All right, let's go to number
By the
4.
way, I wasn't this. I fucking hate the B-52. My brother went to school at University of Georgia, so he's like, dude, we have so much good music comes out of Athens. The B-52s, REM. I'm like, neither of those are good bands.
Just the Love Shack. REM is good. B-52s is just not something you put in the same conversation as them. All right, this is the number 2
sucks.
worst podcast. Probably one of your least.
By the way, I go through REM sleep when I fucking listen to REM.
Oh.
Half asleep. So do you hit that every time there's a punchline?
Listen, don't look in the weeds here.
Okay.
Don't look in the Jimmy Weeds. Isn't that a guy
don't
from
know.
New York?
No. Was that your drug dealer?
Hold on a second.
You're gonna look up Jimmy Weave. Why do I feel like it's another podcast you were breaking down? And
Yeah, it's
And
one of our
defaming.
fellow enemies.
Yeah, this guy, right?
Well, I don't know him.
I don't like him immediately. Oh wait, no,
Oh, he's a comedian.
No, I like him. I like him.
What do you mean? Oh, you pussy!
No. Scroll up.
Oh, he's on Very Good.
This
Cool.
guy,
Oh, he's
you've
at the stand.
you've
Cool.
seen
No.
this guy.
Please scroll up.
I don't know this guy
Okay,
at
his
all.
face does suck. He looks like a fucking nerd politician.
He's a
But
nice
scroll
guy.
up. There's a picture of him. His profile picture is amazing. It's him like Supermaning on a chair. So basically, it's his penis against the top of a stool, and he's
Right.
like got his hands. It looks like he's flying, and the penis is kind of like his stool. Or his
We
stool.
should
Yeah.
all individually recreate this photo, make it our profile picture. And just everyone on Instagram starts to have that as their profile.
Patty Weeds.
Patty
You know what's
Weeds.
also funny?
You have
Ji-
the
Jimmy Weeds too.
Mike.
You're not even following him back, dude.
I know.
You
dude.
he's following you and you're not following him back.
Yes.
Wait, you refuse? Come on, give it a follow.
I've never
Give
met
a
this
follow.
guy. I love New York for that reason. You'll just be like, you'll see a guy who's been doing stand up and like 11, like Patty has 103 mutual friends with this guy. I've never
Never
even
heard of Jimmy
seen him.
Weeds, Yeah.
Never even seen him wander into Star Bar. So these are my personal opinions. It's not really any metric here. This is when you had 23 dogs on the show. which I
Oh,
thought
this was a classic.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just barking, and you were trying. Your
You were
best.
also frustrated. Like you can tell by
Look at
this
you,
picture.
dude. You're like
They wouldn't
mad.
hold the microphone close enough to their mouths. It's so annoying.
Right. I mean,
This is a tough one. It's hard to because everyone wants to talk at the same time. you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
And one squirrel goes by and immediately you lose track.
Yeah, well, then Jake, our roommate, was vacuum cleaning the whole time.
and they were scared.
They were freaking out.
They all got on the couch.
Let's get a good look at some of these dogs.
Oh
too,
yeah.
'cause
Well, some of them
mean,
were exploding.
This
What
was
the
AI dying dogs.
Yeah.
Their face is looking. This is terrifying.
This one is just a lump of a dog. I mean, I don't know.
The one in front of it is just a goat. That just is a goat's face.
and then this one is close. It's kind of got an eye.
None
but,
of them have eyes.
All right.
I
Well,
went
this
to
was one
dog-
of your audio exclusive episodes. I had to do a little bit of.
That's true. You have to do a little imagination.
This is
there.
earlier on in the podcast, so yeah, I was like, "Who cares if they have eyes?" 'Cause
But look
they're
at the
not-
one in the corner. These two on the left look great, and the
Oh,
one
yeah,
facing
that's
away,
true.
perfect dog.
This
Yeah.
one, yeah, that one, yeah, that looks good.
You can
This
see a lot
one's
of
good.
frustration in my eyes for sure.
Yeah, you look
Yeah.
sad.
But I'll tell you what, this was back in the days when you had the best living room in New York comedy.
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
I mean,
beautiful.
look at this. You had even plants.
Well, that's when I was in a relationship, so yeah.
Right, women
Right.
add plants to the apartment. And really
Yeah, and
make
then she's like, "Why the fuck do you have 23 blind dogs?" And I'm like, "Babe, it's literally for the podcast. You literally don't support anything I do. Could you literally just believe in me for once?"
come on, babe. 23 dogs.
I don't know how they lost their eyes, but none of them have eyes.
Well, that's good that you had them on to tell their story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think the number one worst episode, it was a very strange turn of events for you, but maybe one of your earliest episodes, it was the Iraq War.
Yes.
Very strange. Just kind of you running around.
Just weighing in on
Just weighing in
things.
there. Just like, whoa, dude, you just blew up a hospital.
Yeah, that was not. I wasn't a big fan of the Iraq War, but I will say it was kind of a double-edged sword. There were some really fun times. Me and my buddies were listening to "Call on Me" by Eric Prides,
Okay.
and yeah, I mean it did suck. I saw a lot of people lose their legs, but
That's where you met all those blind dogs.
In the Iraq
They were all
War.
Iraq
Yeah.
war dogs.
He had back-to-back the worst episodes in his podcast history.
It was the Iraq War, immediately followed by 23 dogs he met there.
yeah, they were gonna stone a woman to death for like I don't know, trying to like read, and I think they hit all the dogs in the eyes. With the
Oh,
rocks
yeah,
instead.
yeah. They were going to stone that woman, and you're like, wait, like, could a guy with Down syndrome drive a big truck?
This is like around the time though that me and James were like looking at Michael's podcast and we're like, we gotta be on this thing because
Yeah,
this is like the next big thing.
Right.
Yeah,
Is Patty the most reoccurring guest on Morning Good?
100%. There's
Okay.
no way he's not. I mean, he was on.
It'll be gone soon though.
Who's your
It'll
guy?
have to be.
Let's lock the gates real quick. Go full Mark Maron. Who are your guys?
Who are my guys? Gorman's on a lot.
Oh, Joe's probably great.
He is great. He is yeah, he's great.
Yeah. He's very reliable. I
He's,
always
very,
liked-
he's always down to do it. He will say the most racist things and then just walk out into the street with a smile on his face. I'm like,
Yeah.
and he's like, yeah, don't edit any of that. I'm like, oh, okay, you sure? But the great part about him is everything he says is insane, so people understand he's joking.
right.
Where me, yeah, I don't know. I'm just terrified of people thinking I'm racist all the time. That is a noise I heard a lot in Iraq War. That was, dude, every time.
Every time a woman was shot.
Yeah. It was that followed by, "Ah, la, 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 la." That, you know, I'll be honest, I did that in the last episode. Just that little, everybody knows what that is. That is like a racist Islamic terrorist. That is maybe just the funnest voice. Just that noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, la, 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 la.
Yeah.
Is it racist or are they like when they make that sound, are they like, hey, I'm going to the market. Do you want me to grab anything for you?
That is a good point.
You know?
Yeah.
Because we don't know. I don't speak.
Or
their
they start.
language.
I think they're about to sing "Self-Esteem" by The Offspring.
Oh.
They're like, "La la 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 la."
I am brown and covered in sand.
You gotta keep them separated. The women from the men.
Yeah. Which I will say this. I didn't know a lot of what was going on in the Iraq War.
Right.
Was that
bad?
was Bin Laden? Because I had fun.
Is that the bad one?
Oh, dude, I had too much fun there. And there's just one last slide.
That's not where the 9-year-old dudes were in dresses, right? Where was Kite Runner?
That was around there in that area.
Give me $45, James Donlin Venmo. Okay.
You know, I just added like a considerable amount of, production value to the pod.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Is that for the taquito that you got me?
Yeah, the keto cost is calculated in
That's
with
factored.
interest.
That's factored.
That's factored in. Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair.
yeah.
James was actually on his way, and when you said taquito, he updated the PowerPoint
Yeah.
in his car.
Yeah, the cops tried to pull me over, but they're like, "Oh, he's not texting; he's making a PowerPoint."
He's sliding and driving.
That is a good classic, like common stand-up comedy bit where they're like, "We're on our phones, but these cops are on their laptops." It's like, oh, that's fair. What are they doing on their laptops?
Yeah, it's illegal to drink and drive only if I get caught. Dude, you know what happens a lot down here? I mean, it happened in New York too, but like I'll be like sitting at an open mic or a show, I'm in the back, and a guy will like start a bit, and then I'll be like, in my head, I'll be like, the punchline is this, and then he just says it, and it's like, yep, that was what I thought. There's this guy, he's a very nice guy, but I always like remember that moment of like he was doing a bit, and it was like, oh, they're rebooting Saving Private Ryan. but it's about a guy that got his dick blown off. It's called Saving Ryan's Privates.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I called it, and I was like, all right. Sometimes a stand-up joke is just a tweet. You know, some people should just tweet some stuff.
I think you should pull that guy aside and said, "What you have is different." Then look, I'm gonna be. That would be a really just mean prank. Do that to the worst comedian. Just pull aside, be like, look, I do not say this to people a lot, and I want you to really listen. You're insanely fucking talented, and you need to never quit stand-up comedy.
Look at me. Look at me.
Look at me. Look, we don't. Look.
I feel like black guys do that sometimes. They're like, bro, you got it.
Yeah.
Whatever the thing is, it's in you.
Yeah, and they're like hitting a blunt, and I'm like, I don't know if you're the arbiter of who's got it. I always use the word arbiter.
Maybe
That's
if you were
not
like
word.
wait, what's up?
Is the word arbiter a word?
Yeah, look it up.
That is why we do have the thing up here. You know, you can't look up fucking Pornhub. I actually weirdly got on it the other day. Here, I randomly typed in Pornhub, and it just took me to the website, and I was like, how? I'm not even using a VPN.
Really?
Yeah, it just took me right there.
Yeah,
That's
I feel
weird.
like sometimes there's like a blind spot.
Yeah, I love DeSantis being like, give him a little bit.
Yeah,
Give him a little
yeah.
bit. Just give him a
Little
thing.
couple people can sneak through the border.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Memorial Day. Maybe he did it as like
on
for
holidays.
troops.
yeah. On troop-based American 4th of July.
I needed it.
They're gonna shoot their family because of the fireworks if they don't jerk off.
I'm sure people have talked about this, but it's so like incredible that Pornhub, like if it's on a holiday, they give you like that holiday's porn.
Yeah.
Like there's people who are like, oh, it's Christmas. I'm gonna get in the the spirit of Christmas
It does
and
feel
whack off
nice.
to like Mia Khalifa stuck in a chimney.
Yeah, but it does feel nice though. Like there's something about I barely watch high production porn. Thank you, sir. I barely watch.
He hates it.
If we're being totally honest, I absolutely hate it. But I do.
Well, welcome to our domain.
That's right.
I do
baby.
see how much fun you're having. So I'm like, you know what I mean? It's like when your kids hint you the squirt gun, and you're like, this is annoying, but I see how much they're enjoying it. So,
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
We're just your kids hitting you with a squirt gun.
yeah.
Which, by the way, that brings us to our second surprise.
Aw.
James, get out the squirt gun.
It's full of piss. You have to guess whose piss this is.
Open up.
Open up.
Ooh, how would I? Okay, I want to put myself in a scenario. I'm drinking a glass of James's piss and then a glass of Patty's piss.
Right.
You know what? I'm thinking, which one am I thinking tastes better? Patty just weirdly has delicious urine.
Like it tastes like cotton candy.
Yeah, it's just something it's just a weird thing that happened.
I could see that. I mean, I maybe not right now, but when I was having a lot of sugar and stuff,
Yeah.
it was probably pretty fucking sick.
Was
If
that
you eat
Patrice
pineapple,
thing?
does that make your piss taste good too? Because I know it makes your cum taste good.
I think
Yeah, I
so.
don't know.
Your
You
piss-
know. Interesting.
I don't know.
Because you said I know. See, I've heard that. I don't know. I don't know that.
Well, yeah.
You're like, I know for a fact.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, they say this is another hacky joke. Hey, they say pineapple makes your semen taste better, but semen makes pineapple taste horrible. If I see another guy say that, I'm bringing a gun to the show.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot you from the crowd.
Yeah, that is a very fair thing to do to somebody.
Have you tasted your cum?
No, I'm one of those guys, man. Who's just
I'm
never.
just one of those guys.
I'm just one of those.
None for me. I'm full. Thanks.
I've had my fill.
She's like, you want a bite? You're like, no, I'm actually good.
Now, look, I put my pants on one leg at a time. I don't drink my own cum.
Drink. I love the idea of drinking cum.
Why?
Yeah,
I
you
assume
haven't
most
even
guys
done,
try it with other things. Like you put it in a
On a
protein
steak.
shake. Yeah.
Like chimichurri cum sauce.
Yeah, like a taquito, maybe.
Oh, well, how did it taste?
I loved it, man.
Really?
I used to live off those.
Even with the sauce inside?
Did you come in?
I came in your taquito.
Okay, well then I guess I have tasted somebody else's semen.
Gong.
Welcome to Morning Good.
Oh, wait, say that again, James?
I came in your taquito.
James.
Wait,
You don't know how many sounds he has.
Yeah.
He reveals 3 every week.
You know what I kind of like? He's nailing the same ones, but then he's like, I'm gonna wait for the other.
You gotta
ones.
save the good ones,
Yeah.
in case we end up doing something crazy, like a Chinese accent.
Is that a Chinese guy calling me a faggot?
No, Uncle
Uncle
Laser.
Laser.
Which you are New York's Uncle Laser. I don't know if you knew that. That's what
I
we call
am.
you.
I got a lot of. I'm strong. I'm handsome. I'm smart.
Right. That's what we think of when we think of Mr. Laser.
Naturally talented, very big writer. I sit down and write a lot.
Right. Really. Hey, I got a question. What about Aunt Laser? Where's she at?
Yeah, why is she just shoved out of the picture?
Yeah. What about nephew? Oh, I could be nephew Laser.
Dude, we should be niece and nephew
Yes.
laser.
I want to be niece Laser.
I
My
think
new rap name, Niece Laser.
nephew Laser does sound like a cool black guy thing.
Oh yeah. What's your name? Oh, nephew Laser. Yeah, black guys are always inventing a new like moniker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, y'all just call me nephew.
Nephew laser.
Yeah, no, my full name's Nephew Laser, but y'all just call me Neff.
You know what I was thinking of? Like, if Louis J. Gomez was to do like a James Bond thing,
Okay.
would he go like, would he say, the name's Gomez, Louis J. Gomez? Or would he go, the name's J. Gomez, Louis J. Gomez?
That's a really good point. We never find out what James Bond's middle name is.
No.
Maybe it's in the books. My dad loves bringing up the books. He's like, well, actually, in the books, I'm like, I don't believe those exist.
Yeah,
I know
book?
they do, but I'm like, no, I'm just going to refuse to think that's a thing. I also, I hate James Bond. I don't like him at all.
Why?
You don't even like the new Daniel Craig ones?
Because he looks like my dad?
Yes,
why you
that's
hate
why-
him?
That's why I hate him.
My
yeah.
dad bought you dinner that one time. You're like, this fucking guy
He sucks. Yeah.
showing up.
So I think there's a thing about him where I really like Cockney British people because I feel like they can relate to me. And
Well, you're a man of the people.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, and I think that there's something about like a posh British guy that I'm like, this guy's a fucking douche. And then I don't like the way he shoots people. It's too like I prefer like somebody who's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I prefer
Like curving
like,
the bullets like in Wanted.
Yes.
Right.
Or like Schwartz. We're not doing this again.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I saw
Just
that
say
movie.
Nager. It's
What?
not hard.
What?
You don't have to hit it too fast, and then you just make sure. I do trivia. and
Gorman
there's-
was fucking.
Yeah, what's his last name?
Arnold Schwartz.
Jesus Christ.
Mike,
came out of
bro.
Michael.
God damn.
It's not very nephew Laser of you.
Oh my God.
That was good. You're gonna do the thing where you're gonna make it look like I'm saying.
I don't have to.
I gave you an opportunity to hit the beep right there. That was such a good.
Well, I don't know what you. I don't know what you said.
I
My
just think
brain
this town is
blocked.
very full of a bunch of.
It's a little early.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna,
I'll tell you what. When I saw that movie, Wanted, the only thing I wanted was for Amelia, or whatever her name is, Jolita,
Emilio Estevez.
to dump those tits. That's what I wanted.
Right. Angelina.
Angelina.
Yeah, I like how. Yeah, she just showed her butt, and it was like because normally like women only show their tits in movies, but she just showed fucking cheek.
I know, and I was like horny
In
for
Wanted, she has
wax.
cheek
There's
out.
still snot falling out of my
Yeah.
ears when I laughed.
I don't remember.
Buddy,
I'm not on Mr. Skin like you guys.
Is that all
Mr.
Florida
Skin?
has now? You guys
Yeah,
gotta watch.
all we got is Mr. Skin.
Yeah, you're like, oh, Florida's great, dude. I mean, we can watch HBO Max and we can fucking.
I'm like,
you know,
hey, James, I found a cool side boob on Cruella DeVille the other day.
Oh, yeah, dude. Terminator Rise of the Fallen. There's a nice toe shot.
yeah. I do like the idea of Florida becoming like that, where it's like becomes a Muslim country.
Yeah, what's
Sharia
up
law.
with the porn thing?
You've been here for like 6 months now. You should know.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, why get rid of it?
I don't know. There's a woman here who like apparently she's on Theo Vaughn's podcast, and she came out and talked about why she helped get Florida or porn banned in Florida. So what it is there's an age thing where you're supposed to put in your driver's license, and Pornhub said we don't want to do that. So any
Right.
state that does have like they're like our porn is for the children. That's what Pornhub
That's
said.
really bad.
They're like,
That's really bad
Porn-
for Pornhub. Like, why would they not? I mean, I know they don't want to have people's ID or something uploaded, but it's like
You gotta give the children gifts, James.
children really don't need. We were like the
The
first
children
generation.
get a lot of gifts.
Yeah, we were like the
Give
first
'em.
generation raised on unlimited pornography, and I don't
Yeah.
think it's done wonders.
And what
for
happened
us.
to me? I haven't done anything weird sexually since then.
Yeah, you don't have the big pointy hair, and you look like Voldemort with John Lennon sunglasses on his way to a boat dealership.
It's done. It's done nothing weird for me. No, yeah, I think that was the whole thing. But yeah, no, I get both sides of it because it's kind of like, yeah, I get why you put your driver's license in. You should register your phone with your age when you get your fucking phone, and then it's like, okay, this is the phone of a 10-year-old. So you can steal, just like you stole your parents' Playboy Mags, you can steal your dad's phone.
And watch
so,
porn on it.
So you don't watch porn that weird. You're not going to watch, chicks getting fucked by horses in your dad's phone. You're going to be like, all right, yeah. Just once again, I looked at his eyes mid thing. Not a chance he was listening to what I was
that's why
saying.
when we're in the
He
bed,
just-
I face forward. I can't look him in the eye.
Yeah. He's just got his finger on the trigger. Just
Yeah.
ready
I
to fucking-
almost like it's like in my dreams. I'll like be having like normal, regular conversations in life, and in my head I'll be like, "Morning good."
Dude, people love the morning good drop.
Thank you, man.
Like people like come to me and they're like, dude, every time I hear the morning good drop, it's the fucking best thing ever.
Thank you. Well, do you
People
want to
love
hear how insane I am? That is literally my favorite song. I'm not even kidding. I know it's completely insane. I will be in my car and I'll occasionally just throw on just the intro to my podcast. and
That's great. You have to get that onto like touch tunes.
So we can play it at bars.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
people haven't heard the whole version of it. It's one of those things where there's a whole couple verses that come out.
Is there really?
Yeah. It's like
You
verses
spit
like,
some bars?
Yeah, hold the microphone closer to your face while you're talking. These are shitty mics.
Wait, the version on your YouTube isn't the full version?
No.
Who made that?
What?
Yeah, there's a full morning good. Look it up on YouTube.
Paxton?
Yeah, he made a
send
whole-
me the full version.
There's a full version.
It's an hour long.
There is yeah,
It's on
there's
YouTube?
backup singers. No, this never happened. I'm completely kidding.
Oh, dude, I
We're
was
gonna look it
so
up.
excited.
I should ask him to make a full one.
Oh, he made it?
Yeah, Paxton made that.
It
yeah.
sounds good.
So it would be self-indulgent, but I'm like, oh, Paxton, it's somebody else's music. I like the like
It
he
reminds
knows
me of an old radio intro.
Yeah, and I think he like knows me.
Yeah, it's like
very-
Opie and Anthony kind of.
Yeah. He like knows me very well, so he's like, oh, this is like something Michael's kind of style. of-
Right. And he changed it like last year, right? He put Patty fucking up in it.
Yeah, he'll always like throw different things in it and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
That's
and
awesome.
yeah, because he listens to the show, which is really funny when we catch up about life. And he's like, "Yeah, I know about the ringworm and all that and everything."
Yeah.
I know about the baby.
Yeah.
Did you talk about your bachelor party at all?
Oh yeah, we already covered the last.
Okay.
one. Yeah.
I mean, we knew that. We just wanted to make sure.
oh, did you know it was
you
the last
knew
one?
that. Yeah.
Well, looks like I'm improving because
How was that
That was in
last
the top five.
episode? I didn't catch it.
if
Just ask you about last week. Well, the white guy, I don't remember his name.
Joe.
Joe. He came over here to do a roast battle, and he roasted, I believe, a girl who is like his ex-girlfriend. And I remember him. He comes to town a lot. He's a funny guy. But this woman he was roasting, it was like the worst roast performance I'd ever seen in my life. Like he came prepared. She like had nothing, and it was like red hot humiliation.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty bad.
Red Hot Humiliation. That is a fucking
Yeah.
porny title.
Yeah, that's what I watch porn on now. It's redhothumiliation.net.
Humiliation, Yeah, that is the funny part too. People were like, "Hey, you could just like go to like other websites, right?" I'm like, "I'm not gonna do that."
Oh, I got to drink
Oh,
Pepsi
really?
now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like was never a Pornhub guy.
I'm not really. I'm normally like an X videos, X hamster kind of dirty
Right,
boy.
yeah.
But sometimes you just I don't know. Sometimes it feels nice to go to porn.
Because you like something like more like underground grungy. You like it to feel like a guy like recorded it on his cell phone and uploaded it himself.
Thank you for saying underground. Yeah, it's underground. These are the up and coming people that you're gonna know about them one day.
Right.
But like right now.
What do you watch? Mole people porn?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're all blind.
Yeah, put that snout so I can feel your
Put your
snout.
5-star snout on my asshole.
Let's make a couple stars with our faces.
Those dude, the fucking mole people are out. There's one where this guy like came over here from fucking Cuba, and like he's showing off his house. It's so funny to like escape Cuba and then just like be homeless and live underground in the United States.
Oh, no.
And he's like, take your shoes off before you come into
Before
like
you
my-
come
My
under
dirt
the earth.
pit.
He has a printer. I'm like, what are you fucking doing with a printer?
Right.
You're applying for jobs and you're living in a hole. You fucking weirdo.
You can't have colors underground.
Yeah. But
He's like, I'm really looking to work from whole.
that should be the James one. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
not gonna tell you how to do
no,
your job.
You're
I'm not
right.
gonna
The
tell
problem is like
I hate the
I'm not gonna tell you how to-
James.
James doesn't like the James one. I like
What
it.
are these?
you. They're kazoo.
Oh yeah, I brought some,
You brought them?
I brought some.
How do you
kazoos.
activate them?
Do you guys not know how to play a kazoo?
How do you do it?
You almost have to like
I don't know if I put that in your mouth.
like hum.
I have herpes 1.
You have to go like. Wait. Oh.
Oh, you can't do it either. Welcome to the F Shack.
Oh, there we go.
Welcome to spit all over.
Dude, I just saw literally like
These are
a
low-end
woman taking a dick out of her mouth. There was just one of
Don't sexualize me like that.
Oh my
Don't you do that to
Dude,
me.
dude, there was
Don't you come eyes
there
me.
was a string of spit going from the
Sorry I salivate, dude.
kazoo to your
Sorry my
mouth.
mouth is moist and
Buddy,
free of
that
bacterial
was red
infection.
hot humiliation right there, dude.
No, dude. Put that on Red Hot Humiliation. 0 guys will jerk off to it. I live in a hole in the ground. I'll spit where I want.
It's funny, the whole guys jerking off to thing, because like on News from Bed, I'll be like I'll have my, we did like that comments episode where we put the comments of people that would say stuff, and we like reviewed the comments because we're trying to like be like, hey, this is ridiculous, the stuff that you're just commenting on YouTube, you know? But then, like,
You should dox them. You should find their job and be like, you got a fucking pervert working for you, right?
but like, it's funny because like they like this stuff. They like being like humiliated. They like the feet.
Yeah.
And it's like, is there literally anything we can do that won't make this guy come?
It's such a good, like, it's like the Joker when Batman's beating him up and he's like loving it.
Yeah,
It's like, you're like, damn it. Where does he go? He goes, you have nothing. He's like, you have nothing against me with all your power. And you have nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, I'm going to fucking embarrass you. They're like, yes.
Yeah, we are. I'm the Jim Gordon and he's the Batman of, and we have 1,000 Jokers fighting us at all times.
They're just back up.
You have nothing over me. I will jerk off. You can cut out the feet and I'll still jerk off.
They're like, I'll just jerk off to the audio.
Oh my god, you guys are sickos.
We can hear your feet move on the couch. We're coming to that.
God damn. Like they're like sonic, like
We're gonna get the wrong
detection.
guy though. Like that guy. Who's the guy that sent you the sign? Alex.
Yeah,
We're gonna like mess with him too much, and he's gonna burn half his face. He's gonna shoot 11 cops. So it's about what's fair. Everyone else gets to jerk off to the feet.
yeah. There's nothing for me to come on this podcast.
He's
And
like,
you're like the scarecrow.
you're like, we've all lost things. He's like, I dare you try to justify yourself
we've
knowing
done.
what I lost.
the things we've done. I love The Dark Knight. How old did you see The Dark Knight when it came out?
Saw in theater like multiple.
Oh, dude, I saw it in theater, and then I went back and saw it in IMAX. I was in like 5th grade. I became obsessed with the Joker.
Yeah.
Yes.
Insanely obsessed. I was like, why was I as a 5th grader obsessed with like a fictional
because
terrorist?
it was the greatest performance there's ever been in a movie.
Right.
I stand by that.
and I think it's better and more iconic because he's dead.
For sure.
He's not like rolling around as like Captain America now. He's gone.
Right.
He's not
You know?
rolling at all. Yeah.
Yeah, imagine how gay and political Heath Ledger would be right now.
It would be out of control.
He'd be like, I stand with Palestine. I'd be like,
look
you
at my
burned
shirt.
a pile of money.
yeah.
So you should stand with Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? Political.
Hey,
political
dude, that was
joke.
good. That was
Do you have a
good.
political one? Like kind of like a.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
James,
Oh wait, no, not that one.
Okay.
I have
Mexican mode. Toutes les séries Safaco.
Avocados from Mexico.
I don't think it was
Jesus
that one.
Christ, that's the best thing I've ever fucking heard in my life.
That's basically the Morning Good intro.
Wait, Mexican mode? Does that mean we all have to?
Oh shit! I'm changing.
Oh, man.
Oh, bro.
Senor.
Oh yeah, dude.
Man, I like, bro. You know what I like doing, bro? I like fucking watching videos of girls pissing.
Yeah. Oh really, Holmes?
Yeah, man.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I was driving over here in my Mustang, and I
Yeah.
parked right next to both your guys' Mustangs with like the lights underneath.
Oh, really, man?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty sick, bro.
yeah. Now Patty do a Mexican thing.
Yeah, the other day I went to a bank and I deposited a taco.
Oh yeah.
No. I got interest on the taco.
I was gonna try to still do Morning Good Michael as Mexican. I mean, let me just give me a second.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be Morning Good Michael as Mexican.
They're clapping before they
Here we
heard it.
go.
All right, let's see. What's up, Patty? How you doing, man?
There it was, ladies and gentlemen.
Mexican mode. Toutes les séries Safaco.
Avocados from Mexico.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been like donating plasma, man, and like the plasma place is fucking nasty, bro. There's like all this like fucking blood all over the place, man. It's fucking gross,
Yeah,
bro.
dude, I've been trying to get a job as a piñata.
A job, man. Yeah, I've been trying to get a job, bro. I make no money, bro. I was trying to be a
Yeah.
clown. That shit don't work,
Yeah,
man.
so they just hang me from a string and the keys beat the shit out of me.
Yeah, can you hold the microphone closer to your face?
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Can you hold the microphone closer to your face?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
dude. You see the.
I feel like I'm slower today, man. I feel like I this is a bad pod.
You just.
I'm always
spitting.
saying some shit like that. I'm like,
I feel like I'm not hosting well.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
That's my
I
impression,
don't know,
yeah.
man. So like, what's up with you guys?
Yeah. Chew guys.
What's up with you guys, man?
What's up with choose? Hold the micro telephone closer to your face.
So, dude, like the thing about like Batman is like he's got like a nanny,
Yeah.
but like he's like an old British nanny, and like it would make a lot more sense, you know, if like the nanny was like Jamaican.
Oh shit, bro! That's like cerebral, bro.
Thank you,
That's like
Joe
next
Gorman.
level
Thank you,
shit.
Jose Gorman. Gorman.
That's like next level shit, bro. Bro, that's like
Dude, I love Marvel movies.
Yeah,
Spanish guys love
Spanish Joe Gorman. He's just like El.
I'm very confused by you doing the Mexican, because I thought you were doing Mexican you, and then you started doing Mexican me with the Jamaican
Yeah.
Alfred bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what's crazy? I have deja vu. I feel like this has happened before.
What the fuck are you talking about? There's no way I've came in here with gelled up hair, driving a van with blue sunglasses on, doing a Mexican version of myself.
Maybe it's a dream.
That had to have been a dream.
Yeah. Was it in your Mario Kart dream that made you late for work?
Yeah, dude, I woke up late for work. So I work like a stupid job right now. I wake up I have to be at work at 3 a.m. I work 3 to 11. And I was late to work today because I was fast asleep dreaming about just playing Mario Kart. I just did 3 laps, woke up an hour late for work.
That's crazy.
Like my brain was like, no, you have to
Okay, so the Mexican stuff's done because you were not working.
Because I have a
hard.
job.
Okay. Oh, no, I was saying the opposite, because you're not working hard.
Right, because I'm late to work.
Yeah, that's not Mexican.
Really?
They're early to work.
Right. They're early. They have like 11 lunches in a bag.
Yes.
Mexican dudes love bringing so much food to work.
Yeah.
There's like whole like women on Instagram and TikTok. They're like, "This is what I made my husband for his work today," and they're just like, they have like a giant like
Yeah, they like
igloo
wrap
cooler.
their firstborn child in a burrito.
a whole hog.
You have like so many kids, it's like kind of weird to not eat one of them.
Yeah,
I mean?
that's what
Right.
I'm saying.
I mean, if you get hungry,
Yeah.
just pop them open like a beer can, like a Modelo.
Yeah, especially if it's a black kid.
Dude, I used to roll with the
'Cause
crew
you're
of
like-
Mexicans.
You're like, oh, it's already
It's already burnt.
cooked.
Ah, medium well.
You know what? Good
Manuel.
for you. You made it really long into this without making me uncomfortable. I think you made it, what are we, 45 minutes in?
I have no idea.
I'm having so much fun that time doesn't matter to me.
Time
I think we've
is
only been
not-
doing this for 15 minutes.
I think your brain is fried. You're missing work because of Mario Kart dreams. You think you've been in this scenario before.
Dude, I used to roll with a crew of Mexican guys. They would like invite me to their like quinceañeras. Like, oh, my distant cousin's getting a quinceañera, and I'd show up, and they used to rent out this like Muslim like community hall that was right next to a mosque. And I would show up, and like every other weekend, this family just had access.
Yeah,
to
it was
this
like their
place.
thing. Yeah.
And you would go, and there would be like literally like 250 to 300 like Mexican people. And there would be like a DJ, and it would be like this guy's birthday, this woman's quinceañera. They just do everything there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just go in the kitchen. There's just like 11 pots of different kinds of like beans and sauces.
Dude, you know what? I'll be honest. I haven't been invited to a single Mexican party.
Really?
And it kind of hurts my feelings a little bit now that I'm hearing about it. I'm like, I don't know. My friend Josue is very Mexican. He's a really nice guy, so he should invite me to like. Every time I see him on Instagram, he's just doing like his whole family is just like doing fun stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or those are just other Mexicans that I think they're related to. But
like, oh, he's got 11 brothers.
yeah.
Yeah.
A Mexican
MS-13 brothers.
a Mexican quinceañera at a mosque. I'm imagining like the piñata is just the Twin Towers.
Right, there we go. There
And
we
they
go.
just have a model airplane
Yeah,
that they're
and they're
beating the
throwing
shit out
it
of.
in it,
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the piñata's a
That was
woman,
fucking-
and everyone has.
I
a
like
rock.
that a lot.
Yeah, what? Yeah, and they beat it, and they're like, "Congrats, you are a woman now."
You know, I will fucking say it. There's a 0% chance this makes anybody's ever list of Morning Good's worst episodes.
No.
For sure.
I told you coming in there. I was like, this is gonna be fucking gold.
It's a fucking smack dab heater, dude.
Yeah, and it's a lot due to that thing right there. You do kind of remind me of an iPad kid a little bit because I could just feel how much fun you're having with technology. But
Yeah, when we do News in Bed, he has Subway Surfer up there too. So
Yeah,
he's like
I'm
doing
just
it, and he's like,
Flicking.
he's
yeah, he
flicking.
just has like a Twizzler in his mouth.
Yeah.
He's just-
Yeah.
Maybe use a Twizzler as a straw.
bro, I saw it the other day. It's like you're like fucking your kid. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but it's just you look at the iPad kids, and you're like, this cannot be good for.
Of having a kid?
No, yeah, well, just they're the iPad kids.
iPad.
Oh, the iPad
Yeah.
kids.
Oh yeah.
You know what?
It's
To be fair,
easy.
you know what's funny? I also like took Adderall for like a decade and jerked off to like tons of internet porn, and I'm like, well, God forbid these kids look at a little bit of like fucking Coco Melon on a fucking computer.
Yeah,
know.
I guess that's right. But I don't know. They're like completely addicted to it.
I've been looking at some Cocoa Melons,
Yeah,
on a
baby.
black lady.
Oh yeah.
man.
What was that woman we found on Amazon?
Wait, what?
That woman we found on Amazon.
Oh yeah, James just Googled
Big
what
tits?
did you big tits, and there was a Amazon.
Just
This-
a photo gallery of a woman with enormous tits.
Should we try to find it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
for
Google.
sure,
look up
dude.
big tits.
By the way, this is my favorite thing to Google.
Wait, put your driver's license in there so that we don't get in trouble.
Big.
The picture's really funny. It's really funny when like you because it's facial recognition too, because you got to make sure your face matches the driver's
Oh
license.
God.
So it's like
You
you're
gotta do your O face.
Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
your license. I'm at the DMV, like, oh, big tits.
You know what? This is really
go to
nostalgic.
images.
Being with two of my friends, looking up big
Images.
tits on.
Riverfront times 10 best big
Can we go to
tits
boobs?
only.
Oh man,
Oh,
dude.
dude, look at this.
Buddy, she's
goblin.
been on Morning Good.
Wait, this.
That's Martina Big.
Wait a
That's
minute.
the woman who was born white. That
She's been
episode
on
3.
Morning Good.
I thought you did research.
I've
yes.
seen that's her
That
with
is
the big
Martina
curly
Big,
black
yes.
hair. You're on Zoom with her.
Well,
Like-
I like to use her African name, Mailaka Kubwa. But
Wait,
Mailaka
I did
Kubwa.
not
Really?
know.
Yes, but
below,
Martina Big.
Were those in frame?
Yes, but it didn't come out until like 5 minutes in. It was so funny because we just try not to die laughing because we zoomed her in. And then it was like a Zoom call. And then she gets up and then like half the screen is just her tits. And you can see like maybe like her chin.
Good interview.
No.
Yeah, great interview.
Yeah, I should have been on the worst episode. You can't hear a word she's fucking saying because she's like, yeah, I was like, I'm like a black person on the inside, but like, technically I was white.
That's not her, too, right?
Well, that's a guy with pillows in his shirt.
Oh.
Still hot.
Still hot.
Still hot.
Love those little hats, dude. Love those
The
little
shower
bonnets.
hats?
No, it's not a shower hat. It's a bonnet that black people wear to bed so their hair stays nice. And you'd know that if you've ever had sex with a black person. Excuse me, I'm sorry, we just had sex, but I have to put a hat on. And I'm like, it's fine. And I just put on my Make America Great Again hat. I also wear a hat to bed every night.
I also protect my vision at night.
Yeah, I guess it's not showing up. I thought I just Googled big tits.
That's
Can we
crazy.
just keep like this is man? There's something about
No. Patty, second photo. Go up. Second photo and huge tits and big boobs. We're gonna go. This is like the
Okay.
feed. No, right next to it. Big boobs. Alice.
I kind of like that girl.
That's-
Looks more like her face looks like she looks like she work at like an office I'd work at. I like
Oh,
that
yeah.
one.
Yeah, tits.co.
Okay, yes, this is it.
This is it. So it's like they're selling like Kindle books that are just photos of them with giant tits
That's awesome.
on Amazon. And then they like,
Perfect.
yeah, we can read more.
Yeah, let's read more.
Big boobs, Alice. Oh, I like to read the first.
I mean,
one.
look at
Divinebreasts.com.
that.
Oh,
All
go to
right.
divinebreasts.com, Patty.
Should I?
It
Should
redirects to News from Bed YouTube.
should I go to Divine Bro?
Go to Divine Breast. What if I got hard right now? No, what if
Your hair got taller when their breasts were. Yeah, when that types, the sounds will activate, so it'll
Sorry.
just.
man, both the fucking this, bro.
Okay, should we get a good look at this?
Yeah, what's this video? Some of our hottest models.
What if DeSantis was just a tits guy? So like he had like very specific porn that was
Yeah.
allowed. He's like just no ass stuff.
No black guys.
JOIs are illegal. Like
Yeah,
just
like-
certain things.
That's like the most harmless one.
Yeah, he's like I just don't like it. Just no JOI.
You ever listen to audio porn?
Yeah, I kind of like it. Dude, I like them. You know, there's something I kind of like tits better in a bra because there's that surprise you haven't seen.
I
the nipple
know.
yet.
It's like a stork dropping off a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird metaphor,
Let's
but sure.
let's take a look.
Dude,
Dude,
what's the video?
I-
She's gonna sing. She looks like confused. Fuck
Okay.
yeah. Fuck
This
yeah.
one's like 1,000.
Who is this?
It's a bit of a squeeze, but that's
It's a bit of a squeeze, but that's the fun of
DivineBreast.com
it.
is home to women with the biggest breasts in the world. If you don't believe me, just look at these safe for work clips from
Safe
some of
for
our
work.
sexy videos.
Dude, I'm
Just-
just,
just
in the
even
fucking
in-
office.
By the way, that's what we're doing right now. We're
safe for work.
yeah, we're
It's safe for work. It's not NSFW. It's SFW.
it's
Sir,
SFW.
You're just watching women shake their tits in bras.
What's wrong with that? It's tagged SFW. Safe for work.
And you're like, what? Jerry has a podcast on.
Yeah.
Jerry is listening to Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Look at Joe Rogan's big tits. Michael, please sit down. Go get the Sprinter van, dude. Please, dude. Keep it going. I like the voice.
Clothing, you can tell these women have huge tits. And I
I
should
thought
know.
you could tell
I
as if
have
you'd ever
M,
be confused.
yes,
this
M
one
as in
has
Mary.
big tits.
M cup breasts.
M
And they are all
M, that's
natural.
pretty
Morning
big.
good.
When you get a
cup.
membership to Divine
Dude.
Breast,
Oh, that's nice.
Dude,
So,
mother daughter.
for the audio listeners, yes, that does look like a mother daughter. There's an old lady with saggy tits.
in like a vintage bra.
She's very.
That's like
Florida.
the sail from the Titanic.
Yeah, that's like the things you hang over the side of the boat so it can bump into the dock.
That's like a pillow where it looks like one of those pillows where you're like, that looks like a sleepy, like it looks like an itchy pillow.
It
Oh,
does-
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's
They're
a
like, you can sleep-
buckwheat pillow.
Yeah, they're like, you can sleep in my guest room, and you're like, oh, guest room, nice. And then you're like, the pillow's got like
it's just
flowers
that
on it.
Just
lady.
a woman.
She's the bed.
Hi.
Hey, these
Oh, I
are
remember you. You're from itchypillows.com.
divine breath.
Divinebreasts.com.
breasts, you get uncensored videos of giant breasts bouncing,
What if, like-
jiggling, tit fuck,
Oh, these women look
Michael
really
just-
happy.
Michael just appeared in the middle of the video. Hey guys, I'm the founder of DivineBreasts.com.
He's got like a tape measure, and he's like,
Yeah, once it hits like
Pretty
75
big.
inches, it just says divine. Yeah, those measure divine.
James.
I call those double D's. Double divine.
That'd be very funny to pull out a measuring tape when a woman takes her tits out.
yeah.
Protractor.
Okay. Okay. Hey, you know what? Yeah.
We can do
and
this.
more.
Oh, you see the nipple there.
Even just talking about this is making me horny. And all our models love to hear about how you fans play with yourselves
It
while
seems
watching
like
our video.
okay. They don't know what to do with the tits though. They all just kind of
They
move
look like they
them.
just got them.
What?
Yeah,
but what do
like
you?
it's like
yeah. What do you need to do it? Like, if these tits arrive,
Yeah.
that's it. It's over.
But you know what's unfortunate? These women all look like they have beer guts. They just kind
Yeah.
I don't care, man. I like fatties, man.
They
I really
look like their tits ruin their lives, and
Yeah.
I just say that as someone who doesn't have big tits. To them, they might look at a guy like me and be like, "You ruined your life."
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You know, the skinnier you get, I imagine fatter women are now more attracted to you.
100%.
Because I was always confused when I was at my fattest why like no heavy women would ever be interested in me. And then I lost some weight and then they got interested in me. It's like they're like coveting what they don't have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
That's why you like walk outside in Florida and it's just like a 700-pound white woman with like a black guy that looks like a Twizzler. Going back to the Twizzler.
Yeah. A black licorice Twizzler.
Black licorice Twizzler. Keep it going.
Those.
Oh, like a
I touch
spin.
myself every night reading the comments about how I've gotten so many guys off with my pictures and videos.
This is AI.
When you
right?
join, I promise
The
you will
audio,
stroke
for sure.
yourself real good and come
gotta
real
be.
you
hard.
promise I'll stroke
I'll be
myself?
waiting in
No.
the members area for you.
Okay, that's
We
fun.
combine
She's getting a
professional and
workout in.
amateur content
Oh, they're just
so that
standing
you
in
only
the
get the
bathtub.
biggest boobs.
Why are they
We don't
standing
waste
in the
time with
bathtub? Why
fancy
they got
edit-
rocks on their bathtub?
Why
It, it doesn't
yeah.
get old. I love this so much.
Why are there so many women who are like, yeah, I'll just go on Divine Breasts. I'll put these things on
Right.
there.
Do you think they have open mics? Like they have to work their way up to divine breast. Like, dude, Cynthia got divine breasts.
Yeah.
This is their JFL.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, but those things are so fucking antiquated, though. You always get a fucking judge who, like,
Yeah.
every, you know what I mean? It's like the
Yeah.
fucking booker
Well,
for
I
Divine
heard it-
Breast.
Yeah.
He's always
Yeah.
like, it's very political.
Yeah.
I heard she's connected. She's
Divine
By the way-
breast got woke. You know, it's
I will
all
say
like
this:
black
it has only been white women.
yeah.
Yeah, they need a couple. These are probably all women that live in Eastern Europe too.
That's likely. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're actually like, at least the girl on the right is in pretty good shape for having tits that big.
Yeah, they're insane. Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't bully her.
I mean, every time she
Fitting or
gets up, it's like
graphics,
doing a
because
sit
we
up
know
with like
you only
fucking
care
weights on her
about
chest.
soft, jiggly titties.
That's all I care about.
What do you
Soft,
get when
jiggly
you
titties.
join? You ask. Divine Breasts has been around for over 10 years.
I
with
just kind of do
multiple
this standing in
updates a
line at the
week.
grocery store. I
That
just kinda
means you get
jiggle.
hundreds of videos
Oh,
and
wow.
thousands of pictures of huge-breasted women.
Okay.
These busty ladies range in age from 18 to 70 years old.
70?
Yep.
70 years old.
You know what though? I will say a 70-year-old with big tits looks so much less gross than like a thin 70-year-old.
Yeah?
I think so. I mean, what do you guys think? This is an open platform.
Thanks. Thanks for the
Like,
for
if you're
the
fucking a
abstract.
70-year-old, do you want to be thin or do you want to be like kind of fat? Like, I kind of like this. Like, she looks
Yeah.
old, and I'm like, she looks like, you know what I mean? I'm like, you're not. Nobody dies looking like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not gonna
Yeah.
die. She's gonna dry.
You know what I'm kind of realizing?
What?
Divine breasts to us is what News from Bed and Morning Good is to the foot people.
Oh my god.
So we need a website.
We do need a website.
We've collected male comedian podcasters with feet.
Well, it's also like, yeah, it is interesting because I'm like, this is how like I look. I'm not like horned up, but I'm like, I just like seeing this. Like,
exactly.
It brings this joy in my heart. Like,
because that's what
good.
when people watch our podcast for the feet, a lot of them are not whacking off.
Welcome to morning.
A lot of them are just watching it because they're like, I love the socks, I love this and that.
We're like the gay Lauren Comden or whatever. You know, her like
Yes,
first date
yeah.
podcast with her tits out.
Yeah. No, it's there's something going on in me like mentally that feels just really like a blanket. Like I'm at the beach. There's something very.
Right.
Yeah,
Comforting.
Well, probably because there's a couple of beach balls.
It's so
right
funny
here.
watching basically porn. I'm like, what's going on in my brain? It's almost like there's dopamine. Yeah.
I feel like interested in what I'm looking at.
It's just
And
weird.
all of them have swollen, soft, giant breasts just begging to be grabbed. If you are a real
There we
tit
go. That girl
man
might be
and only
Hey.
the biggest boobs will
Palestinian.
do,
Yeah.
definitely got some
divinebreast.com will
bombs.
get you
Yeah.
hard as a rock.
Yeah, they tried to bomb her house, but they just bounced right back up.
Now, I
You
don't.
paused her mid. You know.
I know mid
She was
bounce
a little
because I'm
retarded,
about
though.
to say something that I'm gonna regret.
Okay. At least you're editing this one.
And I know he just got in a horrific accident, but I could see this being the girlfriend of Adam Hamada. Now I don't know why.
You just are shipping them.
because-
You're
I could
shipping
see
them?
him
Eastern.
being with like a girl like this,
Really?
with huge big tits.
I could see that. I will say this: he gets some good pussy.
Yeah.
So this girl's a little bit.
I like
looks
that she has
she's
a
being kicked in
tattoo of
the
a guy
face.
eating a sandwich on her arm.
Is that- no, I think it's a guy. Is that what it is?
It looks like he's eating something.
It's probably like a family member. I don't know.
Yeah. It's Adam Hamada.
He looks.
It does, no, it looks like Bob Marley blowing into like a conch shell.
Yeah.
That is exactly what that looks like. Yeah.
But that is definitely
That's Bob Marley exhaling weed smoke, which is like the worst tattoo you could ever get.
he was
really
super
is.
pro Palestine always.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, to get those Jews out of the country.
This is probably
I don't want to see a Jew. No Jews in that country.
Do you know what's really funny?
No Jews in the country.
You know what's funny? Looking at this and then looking at my computer monitors.
Yeah, Patty has like a Batman bat cave setup behind us where there's multiple tool monitors with just giant tits on it.
This is like as big of tits I
Alfred's
think I'll ever
enhanced.
have. Yeah, I think I'll ever have.
Well,
in
this
my
is life
vicinity.
size now. This is if she's actually in the room.
That's true.
That makes you larger.
Yeah, I guess let's finish.
Two
this video
little
here.
tits sat
you will
on my
come real quick.
doorstep. Oh. So this is just they just went all in on AI on divinebreasts.com.
I mean,
Why did
that's
they join now 3 times?
that's
Can
pretty
you see
cool.
how much it is?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think I can click this video. Let me.
Can you? Is my wallet here?
Yeah. Oh, verify your age to continue.
Let me just go to join now.
Yeah, it's
I got to be honest though, like porn's free.
It's $26
not
a
not
month.
divine. This is such a fucking. This is such a James take. He's like, oh, porn, not divine breast
Yeah,
porn.
James.
Not
I'm
divine breast porn. You
I'm
fucking
sorry.
idiot.
What did I keep calling it? Divine beasts.
Yeah.
These are the best tits on the internet, dude. You think that just comes? You think this is there? Actually, look at Brandy Taylor. She does have basically these big tits. That was my go-to.
we don't got it. Just
Yeah,
start googling
I-
porn
my
stars
God.
Michael.
You guys,
White.
you
This
can't
is
watch
like-
a little bit of porn with your friends.
Well,
You
we
just
have
go
been.
fucking-
That was a little bit when we
All
Googled
right,
Brandy.
well, I want more. Don't get the tits off the screen. I need it. God damn it.
You know what's like really funny is like I am
The morning
gonna
podcast.
Google this site when everyone leaves.
On the TV.
By the way, this is how it always started, the sleepovers. You're like, wouldn't it be fucking funny? You're watching it, and then the guy throwing the sleepovers like, all right, I'll see you guys later.
You
I'm
guys
gonna-
go sleep in my room.
Yeah.
Dude, I was at a sleepover once, and there was like a knock at a window, which turned out to be the guy whose house we were at, Dad, trying to prank us. But one of the kids at the sleepover, he was like really, like we all got scared, and he was like, if I'm gonna die, I want to die like happy. So he like went under a blanket and started jerking off to a picture of Vanessa Hudgens.
I can't blame him.
I was like, hey man, like there was a knock on a window. You don't have to like immediately start jerking
whacking
off
off.
in front of us because you're afraid you're gonna die.
I think like I've probably whacked off under a blanket to Vanessa Hudgens more than anyone else. Because that was like around the time of like High School Musical 2.
Right.
And
Yeah.
when you got to do it under a blanket, you
Right.
know?
It was a different culture back then.
Yeah,
I
it
was a
really
blanket
was.
jerking.
Why you zoomed in on this woman like laying?
Because I just think that would be a funny thing to see.
Wait, this for sure. By the way, Paxton, please get a picture of this, and this has to be like the photo. Or you're editing this.
I'm at it. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, please have this
You want
as
this?
the photo.
The thumbnail.
Yeah.
That's
With-
us,
with-
that's us
can
three.
you-
Wait,
can you- with us?
that's me and Patty, and that's Michael.
Yeah, and we're like this.
Can you
All right,
still-
everyone, do your creep
everyone
face.
do a thing. Ready?
Oh, dude.
Can you still send it to him?
Yeah,
We'll figure all this out later.
I can edit the whole thing.
Yeah, we'll figure.
And I have your YouTube.
We'll figure. It
Why
out.
do you have his YouTube?
Because he uploaded one time.
I don't
back
trust
in
you
New
guys with
York?
that after the pranks you've been pulling.
Well,
You've trusted
It's
us
already
this
too
long.
You're going to delete the All of Morning Good off of it just so you can be the top foot podcast. Well, you guys are already beating me, but you guys would just rub salt in the wounds by deleting my
Nah, it's
whole
okay.
archive.
imagine.
You
Hey,
just
Michael, I
replaced-
pulled a prank. I deleted you off of the internet.
He's looking at his hands. He's fading away.
Well,
Well, that was fun.
that was fun. That was a fun venture. This lady's pretty hot.
I don't know.
The
She-
Indian
she-
one?
she
They
looks
got one
aggressive.
Indian woman.
She looks like angry. Wow. That's pretty
Hello,
cool.
Nikhil. I saw your set today. It was
You're
very
so
good.
funny. You're so funny.
You are so funny, Nikhil Mehta.
Oh, come and put your penis right in my. I like how she is an Indian guy when we're doing it.
Let's
Like, I just
give
can't do an Indian woman's voice.
let's give
Hello,
every one
Nikhil.
of these a New York comic boyfriend.
Okay.
Number one,
Michael Good.
Michael Good.
I wish, man.
I was gonna say Nathan Orton.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Number two, that's my girlfriend, Patty DeFino.
I was gonna say maybe like Steve Yensel, but that's fair.
Nope,
Oh,
that's
no.
me.
No, Steve gets the black one.
This
Maybe Nico
one.
Catania. I don't know.
Nico Catania for this one.
Nah, maybe not.
Yeah. That's more of an Alex Taubin. You know?
Yeah,
That
that's a
kind of is.
real.
Yeah.
Flip the coin around. That duo, like, give Alex some love. That goes right on the doorstep of Joey Rinaldi.
Okay. I don't quite see that because it's a black lady, but
Hey man, Joey has.
no,
let's just say he has mysterious ways.
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I thought these were like with them as
We
a
have
woman.
to. Oh no.
This-
this
no,
like
this is we're shipping people we know. This is great content for
Oh,
people.
I
that
thought you just
aren't-
thought Joey was black.
No, I didn't think
Okay.
Joey Rinaldi was black.
I wasn't saying he couldn't.
My
be with a black woman.
longtime comedy collaborator, Joseph Rinaldi.
I just want to clarify. I wasn't saying I don't think Joey would never be with a black woman.
Right? Can I have that one?
I am now
Can I have the
saying
one
that.
in the wetsuit?
You want this one?
That is. Oh my god. Yeah.
She looks like a weather woman. So the boats are shaking.
Doesn't need a life jacket. You know.
There
what
was
I'm
a
saying?
flood
You know
at the
what I'm saying?
marina when I got in the water, and my tits displaced 4 million gallons of water.
All right, so that's James's. Oh, this one, Michael.
Jesus,
Michael,
I love her.
Do you want her, Michael?
I love her.
Do you want her, Michael?
I love.
We've just
her.
turned this into a strip club. I'm falling in love with all these women right now. I'm like, she's fucking beautiful.
Do you gamble?
No, not at all.
I feel like you'd be a really fun guy to go gamble with.
Thank you.
Like smoking a cigar at like the blackjack table. You'd be like, bro, you got to go all in. And I'm like, I'm like asking my girlfriend for money
Yeah.
on Venmo. Dude, you got it. You got
You
it.
have 2 tens. He's like, you gotta hit.
I'm like one of the most financially irresponsible people. So I think I hold myself just away from gambling.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
I
just like-
actually just like this year discovered gambling. I like
Yeah.
stayed off it for like 20,
it's great
28
for
years.
it's great for people that are slowing down on alcohol and drugs. It's a really great outlet.
Yeah, it's something. You got to
Yeah.
ruin your life somehow.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, dude. When your clown business takes off, we'll go to the Hard Rock down
Fuck
here
yeah.
in Tampa.
This is Kiwi.
I'll tell you what, the hard
this
rock is what's between my legs right now.
Yeah, looking at Kiwi's wife. That's a Kiwi girl.
POV,
for
you're sitting on your
Kiwi's wife,
girlfriend's-
melons.
I wish I had
you still
a.
got it.
Welcome to Morning
You still
Good.
got it.
At least I still have my personality.
Okay, and then
So
we already got Nikhil is over there.
What are those two twins? Like
Oh, the
two bald guy
the
twins.
Sklar brother. No, what are their names? They do like Eastville all the time.
Yeah,
they remind
yeah,
me of the
I don't remember their
Sklar
name.
brothers. Rob and Greg and Rob.
Yes, that is
Rob.
Greg and Rob.
One for
Yeah.
Greg, one for Rob.
Yeah, those are some big old gagungas.
They are.
They are. They are big.
I think both of.
I actually
Okay.
I like that. Greg and Rob are funny as shit.
Who is this?
Oh yeah, they're really good. Who is that?
I like the really motherly look that one in the bottom left-hand corner has.
Oh yeah.
Like, she looks like she's for sure going to make me like a fucking...
Y'all want Slurpees?
Yeah, oh yeah. Nothing good. She's doing like a DiGiorno pizza, but it's still going to taste delicious. She's not putting any real work into it because she's, a whore, but...
I can't get a name for this one.
Jake Timothy.
This woman doesn't have a face.
Dude, this is
She's
kind of
mysterious.
a Jake Timothy mystery one.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to be named on any podcast. so
Right.
you have him on.
And we just named him.
Jake is like hiding in there. Like he just got out of the shower.
He's got a towel on.
I know this is no longer my podcast, but do you know how long we've gone?
I have no idea. I assume we did the bare minimum.
The divine.
Why are you not having fun?
Are you not having fun?
Assigning a boyfriend?
I am getting very hungry.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll do this row
For milk?
and then
I
we'll,
am.
Yeah. This has got what's his name written all over it.
I don't know. There's about 4 million options.
I like to write all over it with my penis pen.
Come on, Patty.
Who is? Oh, I can like.
Describe them to me.
He's like he's the guy who's friends with Pete Alonso, and he's
Oh, by the
married.
way, for the
Married.
audio
Oh, Dan
listeners, this
Lamort.
is go to patreon.com/Kellys36M. If you want to see the
I like
tits
that
we're
her
talking
name is
about.
her size.
Yeah,
My Instagram should be James 38. 38 by 32. James 2XL.
Michael's 5.9 inches. Good.
This
Like,
one,
notice how I stopped myself. Almost at 6.
this
I was like,
one's
I'm 5.9.
doing it for me.
So that's your lady. It's because she's like not paying attention to you.
You know what though?
This is my lady,
Oh,
but
Yeah.
this is your
The
side
one
piece?
piece
That's
just
my
reminds me of
side
my mom.
lady.
My mom would wear one pieces. So I don't really like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's not get Freudian about it.
Okay.
Oh, I just said I didn't want to fuck my mom.
I mean, I don't know.
Do you want to have sex with your mom, James?
I don't want to have sex with my mom. I do want to have sex with your mom.
Okay, that's fair. She's a nice lady.
You want to do a mom swap?
100%, bro.
Mom swap. You know,
Fuck
wife
yeah, bro.
swap?
Yeah, dude. That's what bros do.
that is
Wife swap was more of a mom swap. It was always more about like the relationship between the kids and the mom. Because the husband's like, yeah, I'll sleep in a bed with a lady. I don't know. Who cares?
Do they
That was the
fucking-
weirdest show. They don't fuck. I mean, they
Okay.
probably do, but you're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to fuck my wife. That'd be really funny if your wife's cheating. You're not supposed to do that.
That's not the rules of the show.
Luke Davis.
Okay.
All right, Patty, you got to get off this. Hey, well, that's your podcast, man. Did you have fun getting Shanghai?
How was that?
It was. I loved not worrying about the momentum once. I was like, you guys brought everything to the table.
Hey.
You guys have put more effort to this than anybody has in anything in my life. So this is really nice.
Hey, man, every time you come to town, we'll do this. We'll go on to DivinePress.com, dude, and match a couple of these ladies with a bunch of guys and nobody knows.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna move back.
Yeah, come back.
Just for that.
Come on.
I mean, you're really convincing. We can watch porn on your couch.
Yeah.
We can watch almost porn.
Yeah, almost porn.
Yeah, this is like more porn.
Patty, did you even hit record? Is this all just some setup for us to all jerk off on this couch?
Imagine I did. When you
On the
said
News
that, I
from
was
the
like,
Patreon.
did I? I did.
All right. Yeah. Well, I had a fucking fantastic time.
Hey, yeah.
Where can they find you guys online?
News from Bed podcast, baby. That's all
News
we
from
need.
Bed. I tried to delete my Instagram on News from Bed Live.
Didn't work.
Didn't work. Didn't take. So, yeah, News from Bed. Check that out.
Yeah, go to News from Bed. That's
Yeah.
that's the collab here. Michael, thanks for having me on, man. And by the way, genuinely from the bottom of my heart, thank you for the F Shack.
Yeah, there's nothing I
appreciate it.
appreciate more than the F Shack.
Yeah, thanks for the F Shack, Michael.
Love,
The F Shack.
Dirty Mike. And
Dirty Mike and the
Love.
boys.
With lots of love.
Oh, we're the boys.
With-
We're the boys.
you
Wait a
guys are-
second.
You guys are the boys.
Yeah.
We're the boys?
He's Dirty Mike.
You're Dirty Mike and we're the boys.
You were the boys the whole time, James.
Oh,
The
wow.
whole time you guys the
That's
boys.
so beautiful, poetic.
Yep.
Well, let's get something to eat, huh?
Yes, listeners, with lots of love, this has been Dirty Mike and the boys.
You know, there's this great restaurant. It's called.
Oh, you cocksucker. That was a perfect way to end this.
You can still end it there.
What were we going to say?
There's this great restaurant I thought we could go try. It's called The F Shack.
With lots of love.